Yes. Last game of the cup tomorrow. What's your feelings?
Well, firstly, I'm disappointed that we're out of it. I went into the cup competition wanting us to do well, to win as many games as possible and go to the next stage. So disappointed that we're out of the cup with one game left. Circumstances, unfortunately, have made it difficult the two previous games, and it's going to be the same tomorrow. We've unfortunately had a lot of illness in the camp, and with injuries, we've had to really been disrupted in our training, and I think that's affected the level of our performances in the two games. I thought the Kalmar game was a poor performance and a poor result. The AIK game was a poor result, but the performance I was pleased with. I felt we should have got something from that game. So going into tomorrow, we've got a lot of players missing, which again is unfortunate, but it gives me an opportunity to look at a lot of the younger players against a team that's in our league this year. So it's a good opportunity for 5 or 6 of them tomorrow. So yeah, it's a good game. It'll be a good test for us.
Last game against AIK, as you said, a better performance. I think everyone agrees with that. And first game for Abdul Razak, what do you think of his performance?
Well, he was one that the plan was really to play him for maybe 30, 40 minutes. But because he had 5 days training going into that game. So I was delighted with him. I think you could see that he's played at the high level. That's why I brought him here. He's nowhere near as fit as I want him to be, but I think he will be a really good addition to the squad. So unfortunately, after the game, he's been ill. He's caught this cold that's been going around the squad, so he's not trained all week. So unfortunately, he won't be able to play tomorrow. But we've still got a few weeks. I thought pre-season was going to be too long, but now it's we're trying to play catch up, which isn't ideal. But we've moved the game on to Thursday this week from Wednesday, because I'm hoping the players that aren't fit for tomorrow can play on Thursday. So the plan is that everyone is fit and available this week to play in one of the games, and then we can reassess where we are at the weekend.
Obviously, a lot of injuries. Are you stressed about that?
Well, yes. I don't like having injured players. Sometimes you get injuries that you can't help. I think we've had to change training a little bit to adjust to what they can and can't do. So we always assess what we're doing in training. I mean, some of the injuries you pick up in games you can't help. We've had a couple of suspensions that I'm not happy about. We've got to make sure our discipline's a lot better when the league starts, because you don't want to lose players for games through suspension. So that's something that we've spoken about. But I'm okay. I'm okay with the squad now. I think we've got a good squad. At the moment, we've not got our strongest team nowhere near playing together. And I think when we do, we've got some real good competition for places, and then we'll be fine to start the season.
So are you happy with where the team is? Is the team where you want them to be?
It is. The balance of the squad now is where I want it to be. The fitness levels for some of them obviously aren't where I want them to be, because they've missed a lot of training. Their understanding of what we're trying to do is getting better. Now it's a case of just trying to get them all on the grass and work with them, so there's more understanding of how we're going to play. The beauty of this week is the 2 games we've got now, so we can catch up with game time. And then next week we've got a good week's training, another game, and then we go to Spain, where we can really, hopefully, get everyone fit and well. And that week we can really work hard and making sure we're right for the start of the season.
Tomorrow's Jönköping. What do you know about them?
They seem to play sort of a 5-3-2 formation. They did that last year, and they've had a few changes. I mean, when you look at how many players have left the club here and how many we've brought in, it's too big. But that's the situation this season, that we've lost sort of 12 players. That's a big turnaround of players that people sometimes forget. So we've got to try and gel the group together. Jönköping have got a way of playing. The manager knows how he wants to play. A good footballing side. They want to keep possession, definitely. A good possession side. And I think they'll be a threat this year. I think from what I've seen, they'll be one of the ones challenging near the top end of the table. So it'll be a good comparison for us. It's a shame we've not full strength, but it's an opportunity for some of our younger players to play against a team of this level.
What can fans expect from you tomorrow, from the team?
Well, I think one thing the fans have seen already is the attitude of the group, the spirit, the togetherness is definitely there, and that for me is the foundations of a good team. If you haven't got that, you can have the best players in the league, but if you haven't got that togetherness and understanding, then you're not going to be successful. So we continue building that. So I think there's a commitment there from the players to work hard for each other. Hopefully they see an understanding from a tactical point of view. And then it'd be a test for our younger players then to see their ability against the team in our league. And that's the interesting thing for me. Hopefully the young players rise to that occasion and can show me how good they are. And then that's gives me more competition for places when the older, more senior players come back from injury.
Thank you very much. Good luck tomorrow.
Cheers.
That's it.